Okay, now talking about what happened last night. Manchester City, I mean, you're just gifting Chelsea the title. Come, take it, it's yours.
Well, playing at Sellers Park now might not be such a good omen for teams chasing the title in the English League. Last season,
when you know what is at stake.
Last season, we saw Liverpool squander a 3-goal lead against Crystal Palace at Sellers Park to draw that match.
But we didn't have Alan Pardew.
I'm just saying it's the ground. I don't know. Now, Manchester City, I don't understand because, they had seen all the other results. Chelsea had played, they had won. United had won. Arsenal had won. They were down in fourth, so they needed to get a victory to go back into second place.
Yes.
And for some reasons, best known today, they contrived, to lose that particular game because there's no excuse.
Yes.
You're chasing Chelsea like that, and
they have a game in hand. 7 points adrift already.
You now go to Sellers Park and lose to Crystal Palace. I'm not saying it's a given that you go there and get a victory, but I saw that game.
Fights for it.
Yes, there was no fight. There was no fight. Crystal Palace wanted it more. And they got their deserved victory.
Want to know that, okay, let's now
it now makes the Manchester derby that will be happening this weekend very important for Manchester City, because if they lose to Manchester United, because we're Manchester United are playing now, then I think it's done.
From Manuel Pellegrini, if you can take that quote, what he said after the game, he's really not a happy man. He said, "I'm never concerned about my job. That's the only thing I am never concerned about. I do my work and I'm very happy. You may have a difficult season, but you never worry about things like this." I think I love him for that. Now, let's take a look at what the top 4 look like, or rather the top 6, what it looks like. I mean, if you look at Manchester City, all through the season before now, they're actually behind Chelsea. Right now, they are behind their closest rival, Manchester United. So that's something Manchester City fans wouldn't just want to see. 4th position behind Manchester United. And just like you said, the Manchester derby, it's definitely going to be
because United want to, further cement their position right now.
There you have it. After 31 games for Manchester United, of course, you have 62 points. Manchester City on 61. Arsenal second, and no one ever thought they will be here at this time. Everyone actually felt that the title race is between Chelsea and Manchester City. Right now, well, with Chelsea 7 points clear, a game in hand, I don't think they will just let it slide. Now, Liverpool, of course, behind Manchester City, and Spurs also there. Southampton, there was a time you were seeing them a top 4, but right now they are not in the top 6.
It's going to get interesting.
Okay, very. Well, I think the title race is actually clear and simple. It might just go to, well, you know where.
Yeah, it's looking like, of course, any team in the top 6 will want to be in Chelsea's position, but it's not a given. Chelsea still have some very tough games to play.
Okay.
And in fact, it's like I said, it's going to be very interesting.
Very tough. Okay, now Luis Figo is talking about improving FIFA. He's still talking. He was actually one of the candidates that attended the CAF Congress yesterday, which is still ongoing in Cairo. Of course, Sepp Blatter was also there. He addressed the Congress, and you also have Van Praag, he was also there, and of course Prince Ali also there. But Luis Figo have something different. He just really wants to see how he can change FIFA, and of course if he's able to convince the associations, if they can get him there on May 29th. Let's listen to him.
A lot of things that you can improve. If you see the image of FIFA in the last years, I think is being degraded. A lot of protest against the organization, against the World Cup, and I think the distribution of the solidarity payment, comparing what revenues of FIFA right now could be an important and increase for the associations. Some changes in the structure to allow us to have much more transparency in the organization.
Yes.
And the main and important thing is the development of football around the world. I just hope that I can convince most of the associations with my ideas, with my manifesto, because I think it's the best for the organization, the best for the future of the football.
Okay, now I heard from him now. Tiger Woods, well, 14 major titles and going into the Masters is someone nobody's really sure of how it's going to perform. And when you consider the fact that he's ranked 111th in the world, Martin Cayman is one man who feels, well, Tiger Woods is someone, when you look at him, he can perform magic. But if he's able to resurrect his career, I mean, at the Masters, definitely it will be one of the greatest things he could have ever done.
I don't think Tiger Woods, first of all, I don't think he will get to Jack Nicklaus's record of 18 Masters. That 14, because a whole lot of things happened to him, you know, the scandal, with the wife and everything, the injuries and stuff. So it's going to take a whole lot. And the fact now is that there are lots of young cats coming up in the game. You know, Rory McIlroy, Jason Duffner, and JB Holmes, just one. Yeah. So come on, it's going to Martin Kaymer, even the German power hitter and everything. You know, Dustin Hoffman and the rest of them. But the problem now is I don't see Tiger, you know, dominating the sports as he once did, you know. So it's going to be hard for him to get those 4 major titles to get to. So I think he will just lie in second behind Jack Nicklaus.
Okay, not a good one for Tiger Woods. Well, hopefully he can get something going on Thursday when the Masters start. Martin Cayman, who won the US Open last year, well, he's really hopeful that Tiger Woods can get back on track so that golf will be more competitive once again. Thank you so much for being part of the program. We'll leave you with pictures coming from him. Business Morning is up next. Of course, Sports Tonight will be at 9 p.m. You can join the crew for more sports. Bye for now.
We all know when he's around, somehow it does make us play better as well. You know, it's...
Is that still the case?
Yeah, I mean, I never experienced someone who played better than him. You know, in my era, I haven't played... I never played with Seve. I never played with... Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, those guys, I never did. So for me, what I've seen, what I've experienced, he's the man. You know, I hope he's happy. I hope he's fine. I hope he will play well this week. But what would bother me a lot is all the speculations. You know, you don't have a choice. You will read about it somewhere. You will hear about it because you socialize with people. People ask you. So you don't have a choice, then you will listen to it at one stage. So mentally it must be quite exhausting.